Practice creative procrastination. Boardroom Reports once wrote, "Make time for getting big tasks done every day. Plan your daily workload in advance. Single out the relatively few small jobs that absolutely must be done immediately in the morning. Then go directly to the big tasks and pursue them to completion." Creative procrastination is one of the most effective of all personal performance techniques. It can change your life, as it has changed mine. The fact is that you can't do everything that you have to do. You have to procrastinate on something. Therefore, deliberately and consciously procrastinate on small tasks, putting off eating smaller or less ugly frogs. Eat the biggest and ugliest frogs before anything else. Do the worst first. Everyone procrastinates. The difference between high performance and low performance is largely determined by what they choose to procrastinate on. Since you must procrastinate anyway, decide today to procrastinate on low-value activities. Decide to procrastinate on, outsource, delegate, and eliminate those activities that don't make much of a contribution to your life in any case. Get rid of the tadpoles and focus on the frogs. Priorities versus posteriorities. Here is a key point. To set proper priorities, you must set posteriorities as well. A priority is something that you do more of and sooner, while a posteriority is something that you do less of and later, if at all. Rule: you can only get your time and your life under control to the degree to which you discontinue lower value activities. One of the most powerful of all words in time management is the word no. Say it politely, say it clearly so that there are no misunderstandings. Say it regularly as a normal part of your time management vocabulary. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, was once asked his secret of success. He replied, "Simple. I just say no to everything that is not absolutely vital to me at the moment." Say no to anything that is not a high-value use of your time and your life. Say no graciously, but firmly, to avoid agreeing to something against your will. Say it early and say it often. Remember that you have no spare time. As we say, your dance card is full. For you to do something new, you must complete or stop doing something old. Getting in requires getting out. Picking up means putting down. Creative procrastination is the art of thoughtfully and deliberately deciding upon the exact things that you are not going to do right now, if ever. Procrastinate on purpose. Most people engage in unconscious procrastination. They procrastinate without thinking about it. As a result, they procrastinate on the big, valuable, important tasks that can have significant long-term consequences in their lives and careers. You must avoid this common tendency at all costs. Your job is to deliberately procrastinate on tasks that are of low value so that you have more time for tasks that can make a big difference in your life and work. Continually review your duties and responsibilities to identify time-consuming tasks and activities that you can abandon with no real loss. This is an ongoing responsibility for you that never ends. For example, a friend of mine was an avid golfer when he was single. He liked to golf 3 or 4 times a week, 3 or 4 hours each time. Over a period of years, he started a business, got married, and had 2 children. But he still played golf 3 to 4 times a week until he finally realized that his time on the golf course was causing him enormous stress at home and at the office. Only by abandoning most of his golf games could he get his life back under control. And he did. He cut back to 1 round of golf per week and transformed his life, especially his home life. Set posteriorities on time-consuming activities. Continually review your life and work to find time-consuming tasks and activities that you can abandon. Cut down on television watching and internet surfing, and instead spend the time with your family, read, exercise, or do something else that enhances the quality of your life. Look at your work activities and identify the tasks that you could delegate or eliminate to free up more time for the work that really counts. Begin today to practice creative procrastination. Set posteriorities whenever and wherever you can. This decision alone can enable you to get your time and your life completely under control. Here are 2 more exercises for you. Number 1, practice zero-based thinking in every part of your life. Ask yourself continually, if I were not doing this already, knowing what I now know, would I start doing it again today? If it is something that you would not start again today, knowing what you now know, it is a prime candidate for abandonment or creative procrastination. Number 2, examine each of your personal and work activities and evaluate it based on your current situation. Select at least one activity to abandon immediately, or at least deliberately put off until your more important goals have been achieved.
Hey y'all, hey. So that was the excerpt from Eat the Frog by Brian Tracy. So I may owe somebody, a gentleman, this book. If you are hearing this and seeing this or replay, whatever, by all means, please get in my inbox because I think I got to go through it. But I was like, I gave everybody else and I think I'm missing yours. Hey y'all, I am Janae. I am the travel vet. So what's going on? What's going on? It is magnificent Money Making Monday. I hope you guys had a fascinating and wonderful Monday. I hope that the excerpt resonated with a lot of people because it's just not talking about business. It's talking about in general, just everything. So procrastination being, I am guilty, but not putting off what you can actually do today for tomorrow. My mentor says it's the arrogance of us that God gives us another day because we're arrogant thinking that we have tomorrow, but tomorrow is not promised to us. So it's the arrogance of us. So when we talk about procrastination, it's a problem, it's an issue. But what Brian Tracy was talking about is being creative and having creative procrastination. Like, yes, it's okay to procrastinate, but it is strategic. You have to be strategic about what you want to procrastinate about. As he talked about, you get those little things that you may or may not do. Somebody say, hey, can you come pick me up after work tomorrow? Or hey, can you babysit? Or hey, can you go to the grocery store? Or hey, do X, Y, and Z. Things that you normally would do. Just say, no, 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 no. So just say no, y'all, because you don't have to. If it doesn't align with what you already have on your list, then there's something you can say no to. But he said, go ahead and attack the major issues that you have. So I have a daily organizer and in here it has my priorities, and from the start, the start all the way down to the least one. And then I have the goals that I want to get done today and what I plan on looking ahead for, and then my word of the day, which is unstoppable. Now I got this little thing from Target, y'all. It was $1. So you can go to Dollar Tree, get your nice little checklist to go by and just write everything down from what's the biggest thing that you need to knock out to the smallest thing that you can deal with later on, or if you don't have to deal with it at all. It's just something that you have on your list that you want to do. And then put your goals that you really, the three things that before you close your eyes that you got to get done today, no matter what. So make sure you do those things. And then looking ahead, you don't have to do everything at one time, but just think about it. Just go ahead and put it down, and it's a future project, meaning it's forecasted. You got to think out. In the military, we do fiscal years, right? Fiscal years about to end this month. Everybody's spending up their money, but we do training and we do planning for training 5 years out, 10 years out. It's crazy, but we do. We know we're going to do training at different locations, be it at California, NTC, or down at Fort Polk for JRTC, or different things of that nature. Schoolhouse, whether or not we're going to go to an advanced school to get a promotion or do equal opportunity or sexual assault. So those things are thought out and planned out accordingly. And the same thing can be done for you on your day-to-day life. Some people tell me, I don't want to plan out because I'm not sure if I'm not going to be here. Absolutely, you're not. But, I don't know about you, but the basic instructions before leaving this earth, God had a plan for everything ahead of time, strategically placed, and He sometimes shared it with those that needed to know it. You can write it out, it is there for you. You are prepared. So when you are there, then it's going like clockwork, just like death. We don't like to plan for it, but guess what? It's going to happen. So it's better to happen when we got it all planned out than to happen when we're not ready. So we procrastinate a lot about different things that are major, and then we focus on the small things. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little excerpt from Brian Tracy, Eat the Frog. As in all things that I tell you, if you enjoyed it, you want a copy of the book, be it a hard copy, or you want an audio version or Kindle electronic book, ebook, let me know. Simply DM me or put it down there in the comments and let me know, and I'll be happy to share it with you. In all things, I want to let you guys know, I want you to wash your hands. I want you to wear your mask. I want you to stay 6 feet apart in these COVID streets because I love you and there's absolutely nothing you can do but love me back. We like likes, we like hearts, and we definitely like shares because sharing is caring. If you miss this, you can always catch the replay and do accordingly. And if you know someone that this is resonating with, then by all means, share it with them. It was so great to see you guys. See your comments. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Austin. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Joyce. I thank you for your support. I have to get up out of here. Got another webinar to jump on. But in the meantime, you guys stay blessed. Have a phenomenal week and enjoy. Take care.